just obviously he's fresh with his sub, he comes on, you hope he has an impact. He had 2 or 3 very good chances, and we'd be critical maybe of the goalkeeper, but for all Messi's great. Of course he's onside, but Martinez did. It was a really good strike, and again I wouldn't be too happy with the goalkeeper, maybe pushed it wide, but there's a lot of power in that.
Right.
Messi, one touch finish.
Good evening everyone, we are live again for Indigo Div 2. This time it's round 5 and Imola. I'm joined again by Bennett. How you doing, mate?
Hello guys. Yeah, alright mate. It's good to be back.
Shame not to be racing, but we'll do what we can.
That's it. So we thought we'll watch a bit of entertainment and watch D2.
See what we get this time. Busy in the stewards room last time, hopefully not to be so busy this time.
Imola's always a good race.
Not sure quite what the hold up is. How many are we expecting, do you know?
I'm not sure mate.
Of winning.
In the meantime, tonight's race will be around Imola, as mentioned, so it's not the easiest second overtake around here, is it? But there are some chances into potentially Tamburello. Turn 1, 2, 3, well, what is on the track map is 2, 3, 4 chicane, but really it's the first corner you come to, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe some opportunities elsewhere if you're brave. But just the one DRS section, so that would be the obvious one.
And when you get DRS, it's a good speed down there as well.
Yeah, you do get a lot of gain from it. It's a long, I say straight, but there's a kink in it really, which is what is on the track map, turn 1. Just waiting on a couple of players here, but we should be ready to go. Unfortunately, I don't have an updated standings from China in front of me, but Butler will be leading the championship because he's leading already, and he got the double win on the pole around there, so he'll still be top. I believe, based on what happened, I think Calgon's going to be second at the moment in the standings. We have problems already here.
BB sitting at the lobby. One's left already.
Oh, let's have a look. See what we've got. I'm not on the Div 2 chat, so I have to see. I have to mention if you see anything.
Yeah. Well, Pinto and QHRD are not unloading in.
That's what I've got on my screen at the moment as well. Just them two running around.
And R12 is just left. So.
Okay. Well, we'll look out for any notifications. See if we're potentially looking for a restart here.
Did the same like last week, didn't it? Not China.
Yeah, that's what gave me time to sort my audio out last time. So we'll see what comes of this. Pinto's gone from the session, so possibly looking at resetting the session. We'll see if they can join back in during qualifying.
Oh, what's going on then?
The session has started, but I'm assuming people might leave this one for experiencing issues. We'll see what happens. As I say, keep your eyes peeled for any notifications because I won't be able to see them. I've got cars on the track, so that's a promising sign.
It is promising sign.
Oliver, I think, is fast in the circuit.
There's nothing in the chat, so it looks like we are going ahead.
Hopefully it means the guys who had issues there can rejoin. I'm going to be on board with Oliver for now because he's first on the road.
Yeah, I'm on board with Andrew Pipsmith at the moment. Pip looks like he was second out, so...
So we've got Oliver when to start the lap. And let's take you through it. So here we go, onto the DRS, opens up there, across the line to start the lap. So this kink here is what's called turn 1. Then we come up to Tamburello, which is this 3-corner chicane. Next on the road, as it avoids traffic here, is the Villeneuve chicane. Then we've got Toza.
I think Pip might be elevated there.
Gentle kink to the right is turn 8, and turn 9 and 10 is Piratella. Then this section here, 11, 12 and 13 is Aqua Minerale. And turns 14 and 15 is Diviranzi Alta. And again we've got another kink to the right. And the final couple of turns, 17 and 18 is the Ravazza. And there is a turn 19, and turn 19 is just here where the line is. He hasn't validated the lap unfortunately, so he's coming in the box.
I'm on board with Liam, he's just about to start a lap.
I'm doing the same. So we'll see how he's getting on. I'll hop on board. Oh, he spun it. He's lost it.
Butler's just put their first lap in for 120.7.
Let's see if we go on board. I'm on board with Calgon now. He's at the Ravazza.
Oh,
NLD shouldn't be qualifying. He's got a quali ban.
well,
Maybe I'll just put him to the back at the end.
controversial already.
They might just take him, put him to the back at the end, but he shouldn't really be qualifying.
Supercars on.
Quite on medium tyres, I'm not sure why that is. You're watching Andrew Pitspin come to finish his lap. Very wide where the line was there, I don't know why that is. Here's 132, but of course had to spin. I think he's staying in for another lap. He's got the battery worked up, so I think this is going to be a second attempt.
Hellbound's just gone third. 117.5. So we've got Chrissy, Oliver and Casper all on outlaps here for the first room.
Got Liam, I think, on a second attempt at a lap. He did confess to us that it's a bit of a bogey circuit for him before we started the stream, so I think this might be a bit of damage limitation for him. A little bit of a mistake there at Aquaman Raleigh.
I'm on board with Chrissy, so
Chris should be then starting a lap, because I saw him on a one lap a minute ago. And Liam comes up to the line, Liam puts it P5. On board with Oliver, who's now starting a lap. So at the moment it should be Calgon's got provisional pole. Oh, Oliver's around. Oliver's gone.
oh no.
That's a wheel gone. He's out of the session, unfortunately. Casper goes P2 there. I'm on board with QHID at Piratella.
Validated, he's back in the pits.
Good line there for Aquaman Raleigh. Here we go to end the lap. Let's see where he can put it. A touch wide there. Will he keep the lap? He does manage to keep hold of it. Goes P9. That was hellbound across the chicane there at Tamburello. There's Massimo going with Casper. Is Casper in? Let's see on the second lap here. That will be Casper into the box.
We've got Supercar and Hellbound back out.
We've got Nobby coming up to the line, he's going in the box as well. QHID, we've just seen him do a lap, so he's going to be in the box. Polish going into the box also. So we'll go to Hellbound then, because he's on an out lap. And he's getting ready to go. Out of the Ravazza and towards the line, here we go. A bit of a wide line there on the last corner, but I think it's to maximise the straight, or to try to. Looks good for the first section there. Where's that first sector?
For Supercar.
Hellbound is up on his time. He's managed to find nearly 3/10. He's found nearly 3/10 on his sector 1, so he's getting a move on here. He's half a second up. Half a second up when he gets to sector 2.
Gav spun on last corner.
Have to be careful here. Hopefully he's managed to get himself out of the way, because Hellbound could be about to go pole here.
He's still off the track.
This could be a pole lap, potentially. He's looking good for it. Close, but not quite. It will be provisional pole, because NLD should be pushed towards the back, I believe. So that should be provisional pole. I'm not sure why that is. I think maybe they might just plan to put him towards the back at the end of the session. My understanding was that the quality bans, he shouldn't be competing, but we'll let the whoever's hosting the session sort that out.
He's going faster anyway. It's just got perfect first sector.
I'm on board with Butler. Our championship leader, see what he can do. He's up on his lap. He's got 2.5 tenths to it. Provisionally 2.5 tenths won't put him off the place, but he can get a little bit in this last sector as well.
2 tenths up.
That will put him provisional pole, I believe. Now Digger's in quicker. Butler goes P4. Found a lot in that last sector. He was 2.5 tenths up, so I think he found over 3 tenths in that last sector alone. He's gone on board with Chris and see what he's got. I think he's just set up to go P5 there.
Casper's 3 tenths up after second sector.
I'm on board with R12. See, I think it's a violation there. He's in right that lap. Let's go on board with Nobby. I believe that's NLD ahead of him on the road. Hopefully he sees him. He does.
Casper stays where he was after that.
Nobby is 6 tenths down on his time, so he's not looking good for this one. Not looking like it's going to improve.
He's on the last sector.
I think, don't quote me, I think he might be boxing though. He's spun it. He lost it. But I think it should be in the box. Not an ideal session for him. Whoa, he's spun again. As Butler goes in the box. Problem I've got is while I've got the yellow flags up, I can't see the session time. Now I can see it. 5 minutes to go, so there is time to get in and out. So a little bit of a lull at the moment.
Is Pip on the lap or is he going?
I'm not sure what Pip's doing. So
I don't think he's on a lap.
He's now coming to the line.
I think he's on a lap now. She's just in front of him. I don't know if he's on our lap as well, but
I'm currently on board with Pip at the moment. He's gone wide there in Valdez.
board with Polish. Let's see what he can do.
Probably come up to the Ravazza to finish the lap.
Oh yeah, he's 1 second down. So. He's on our lap. So Chrissy, Butler and Casper. Let's watch Nuggets and then Cook looks like he's the first one to do the last run of the session.
Yeah, it looks like he's now starting his lap. Yellow flag in sector 1, I think that's a bit NLD, going a bit slow. Why he's getting his target for 10. Oh, there's no other problem there, he hit the brakes.
Took that corner well.
Looks good for Villeneuve, I think he had a bit of a moment through Tamburello, he hit the brakes in mid-part.
Ferrari behind him, he started Butler, but he won that as well.
Good job, Piratello. It's very easy to the track limits there. It's gone wide. Ackerman I think he's got away with it.
Oh, yeah, that one. Butler's invalidated.
Good line to Ackerman O'Reilly. Depending if he's, how well he's fueled, he might have time to do another lap here. Normally won't have time to do another lap, but he's now heading towards the line. Let's see how he can do here. He is down the time. Lost a lot of time. I think he lost it in Tamburello at the start of the lap. Yeah, he does have time to go again because he can go straight again. I was thinking of having to do a recharge lap and go again. If he goes immediately, he can do it.
Butler's going again as well.
I'm on with R12 here. Very hard on the brakes there for Minerali.
Alban's just started his lap, he's only got 10% ERS.
That's less than ideal. To get for R12 then, that's just his lap to the grid. He's got 80% battery, so I'm assuming he's going to go again. Calgon's in the box.
Nobby's just gone purple in the second sector.
Let's see what Chrissy can do. We're on board with Chrissy now. Not had the best session. Let's see what he's got.
Stage 9.
Goes wide at Villeneuve, got away with it. He's a little bit down his lap.
Got the stage 4.
The Haas of R12 in front. I'm hoping he doesn't get in his way here. He does get out of the way, well done. Oh, that's gone very wide, Chris is off. Somehow has let him keep the lap, but that kind of helped him. Casper takes the line.
Yeah, Casper invalidated on that.
Oh, Chris lost it again.
He doesn't like
At
that
the
corner,
Ravazza again. He's not a huge fan of the Ravazza, the second part of it. He's coming to the circuit there, he's clear. Only Chrissy and Polish left to take the line. Polish is coming to the box, so that is it for the session. So I'm not sure if you want to do a rundown of our provisional grid order, because I think NLD is going to have to start from the back. I think there are other penalties to be applied as well. I also haven't pulled up the information regarding the penalties. I believe NLD should have had a quality ban, so I think it's going to start at the back. So we should have okay, to report outcomes. So Pip should have a 5-place grid penalty, which should put him towards the back until NLD gets there. R12 should have a 10-place has not been served. So a total of 15, sorry, for 2 different infringements. NLD's already got the quality ban. Ramas isn't here tonight, so we'll serve his in the next race which he appears at. I think Polish has a 5, so that should leave the front with respect to NLD in the same order in what they're in.
Yeah, there's a few penalties, isn't there?
There are a fair few. I am wrong. NLD's thing appears here as a 20-place grid penalty and not
it's
a
raining.
quality ban. We have got rain.
Oh.
So NLD is starting at the back,
in the rain.
but it was allowed to qualify.
Oh, well, that's
It depends now whether they might have to retire from this race in order to set the grid. Because I'm not sure they're allowed to set penalties. Have they done it already? Have they managed? Oh, yeah, they have to retire. Yep, they have to retire in order to set the penalty system up. So this might.
Right, I tell you what, if this did go ahead, it would carnage. Look at it.
I think it's all done on purpose in order to set up the next session. What we don't have is whether this session was intended to be wet all the way through, or whether it was going to be a wet to dry, or how this would have gone. I wonder if they when they reset the lobby, we will get the same, or whether it will be now a full wet race. So after the carnage, now on with the proper business. This is what I need to do at the end of the race. I need to remember to go through the incidents here and have a quick look at the race director. So if there is an incident like last time, I can quickly say yes or no regarding an incident, because I think Chrissy last time picked up the penalty rather harshly for during his spin with a contact with NLD. But unfortunately, because I didn't have a screenshot of the race director, I couldn't say yes or no to her to take his penalty away because we didn't know whether he picked any more warnings or not. Here they all come. So we'll give the guys a few seconds to sort the grid out. Once the grid's sorted, we should be ready to go.
I took a video of that start and put it in.
That's a common thing for us in the Red Arrows League because they have to do the reverse grid, so they have to make us do that in order to come out and do the grid where it should be. So we used to just having some fun with it. Will it be a wet race still though? I'm assuming it's either going to be
They
dynamic
should do it
again.
the way it said.
I'm not sure if you can set it to go wet dry though, can you?
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah, you can, yeah.
Unfortunately, again, we're not in the position to know whether it was going to go wet dry or whether it was going to be wet throughout. But I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. So 14 drivers on the grid for today's race. While we're on a lull, I'll just message you the official name for this Grand Prix. If you want to have a go at that for me.
What's that?
I said, while we're on a lull, I've just direct messaged you the official name for this Grand Prix. If you want to have a go at that.
Oh, yeah. Nah, this is going to be...
Yeah, it's quite a mouthful. I don't know why I just call it Imola. Done. But
yeah, Imola.
Rolex
Formula
Grand
1,
Premiere.
Rolex Gran Premiero, Dal made in Italy e Dallamella.
Emilia Romagna is
Romagna.
the bit at the end. But yeah, it's a complex name for reasons we don't quite understand. I think it's because, yeah, Rolex and Made in Italy are sponsors, so they have to get the sponsor's name into the title somehow. So it ends up being that mouthful.
A load of words jumbled together, I reckon.
They're readying up now,
Here we
so
go.
let's go. Time to go racing.
shame we're not racing.
It is, but hopefully we're back on Tuesday. Hopefully we're back on this channel and you'll see me racing instead of this commentary, but we'll entertain ourselves somehow.
That's it. Just waiting for the players.
It does look
Looks
dry
like
this
it's-
time, so I wonder if have they gone dynamic this time, or have they just said it's dry? My assumption would be they've gone dynamic, yeah.
Yeah. Not like that, ain't. Don't do that in D1.
Last thing that they'd have known whether it was supposed to be. We're here in the box and none the wiser. So we should have a formation lap on, and yep, that has now put the grid to what expected.
I'd say Liam's this is bogey track. He's got third.
He's got a good quarter lap in him. I'm the same around here for some reason. I've got a decent time trial lap compared to my friends list, but then I had an absolute stinker of a race. I can't see a race around here, which might then reflect in his choice of tyres. I think he has gone on hard tyre. I think I just see hard tyres. So let's have a look at the grid and let's see what everyone's running. So he is indeed. So a mixture of the mediums and the hards. 2 hard runners there in Liam and QHRD. We'll run you through the grid. So we've got Hellbound starting on pole, then Casper, then Liam. Our championship leader Butler is in 4th, Chrissy 5th, Supercargo on 6th, Norway Bootneck is in 7th, QHRD 8th, 9th is Oliver, and then rounding out the points, what would be the points positions is Eric Pinto, then Andrew Pipsmith, Polish, R12, and then at the back NLD for his infringement from a couple of races ago. Is there anyone here in particular you've got your eye on?
Well, I'm just saying, it looks like the only 2 hards is GHRD and Liam. But I've got my eye on Hellbound. Let's see what Hellbound can do today.
Hellbound off pole. For me, NLD had a great pace and quality. Obviously starting from the back at the moment.
Yeah,
But he had good pace, so let's see if he can get through the field, yeah.
There's Oliver as well. He's got good pace. Starting 9th.
Who's on board do we look at for the start? Should we go to our championship leader? We'll go to the championship leader, we'll go to Butler.
Gotta be. Yeah, go for that.
Oh, it's a spin from Liam.
Spin from Liam.
We know how much
And Chrissy.
our commentator in Red Arrows hates that. Or a former commentator, I should say.
Look at that from.
He's not done him any favours though, because he's missed the box.
Oh, it was Pitt that did the angle. I see. Go.
And we are go. It's a good start from Butler. I think he's jumped Liam off the start. Liam's got away well, or Hellbound hasn't. There's contact back here.
Liam's got away really well.
Liam takes no lead. Hellbound goes off there. It's contact. Liam's off. That's not a good start. Liam's spun around. We've got contact further back.
Carnage at the back.
Liam picks up 5 cent penalty there. I'm not sure how fair that is, because I think there's more cars hitting him rather than the other way around. But we'll see if that gets sorted out later on.
Now, can we see if there's damage on wings this time? Yes, we can. Oliver's got full wing damage.
I can't see any damage anywhere else. Yeah, I can see Oliver's car as you mentioned. Can't see damage anywhere else.
Same as Pip.
NLD out
Pip has
5
front
places
wing
already.
damage as well.
He does, you're right. NLD up 5 places already. Let's go. Let's hop on board with him. He's now battling with R12.
So after the first lap, so Hellbound is going to be in the lead.
He's held the lead. Oh, I had a bit of a problem there.
Chrissy's all over the back of the note.
Goes fast as a lap, but he would do because he's the first man over the line. Chris is all over the back. Does he fancy a move, or is he waiting for DRS? We have yellow flags. That is an Aston round. That's polish.
Yep.
Pickers in box.
Doesn't look like it's changed his front wing though.
I've just looked at my notes for a second to look at what we've got. So
No, it hasn't.
it's a 32 lap race. We're expecting around about lap 18 is the pit lap.
Pit's been in, but his front wing's not been changed.
It won't be 18, so it'll probably be earlier than that. So that's 18 laps, which means I will last. Got some problems in the field. What's happened there? It's NLD and Pinto contact.
Wow.
They're both out.
Safety car likes it.
It is a safety car.
That'd be good.
Contact between the pair of them, and they are out of the race. And Oliver came in to try and change his wing well because Vernon has picked up a penalty in the process. Liam comes in.
Liam's as fast about that. He's on hard tyres. This has got front
Yeah, I
wing
thought I was
damage.
hung those out. You might want to go double mediums or something like that though. So the mediums will last 18 laps according to this, so they won't get to the end. But he might be able to do a double medium stint or a medium to soft stint. Oliver goes for the softs.
Ooh.
Interesting strategy. We'll see how that goes. In my experience, the softs don't last around here. My notes say 10 laps, but I'll be surprised if you can get that because I really struggled with the softs. But we'll see what it can do. Hellbound's still leading the way though. Not his best outing in China, but he's looking like he's good for some redemption. If I'm not speaking too soon, that is. So, still being led by the safety car. I think it's way too early for everyone else to consider the box.
Yeah, I think all the people that box had front wing damage, so.
Yeah. So according to my information, hards will last 24 laps. So the earliest point you can make a strategy to go to the hard sides work would be lap 8. But again, that's too early for a medium runner. I expect the medium runners to be in round about possibly 15, 16.
Yeah.
Or maybe a little bit earlier. We'll see who can do the best job on these tyres. We have got
Safety
QH
car
tyres.
should be in this lap if it catches it.
Yeah, that is the question as to whether he can catch the pack. QHID is on the hard tyre, so something like this might play into his hands later on, especially if there's another one later on in the race. He might be able to get a cheap pit stop.
Yeah, if he's not pitted yet.
He might be able to take those long. That Chrissy getting alongside Hellbound there.
Safety car's in.
Yep, indeed it is in. So, getting ready to go racing again. And Hellbound will lead the pack.
I'm on board.
I'm
Oliver.
going to go for Chrissy. Let's see this battle at the front. Let's see when Hellbound decides to go.
It
Looks like it's gone. Looks like he pretty much pulled it out of the Vatsa. Chrissy is all over him again, but it's quite tight around here. It's difficult to make a move stick. Oliver and Liam trading places there.
That's it, yeah.
I can see from the data. Chrissy tries one down inside Tozer.
Polish went wide and Oliver's gone for place, so's Liam.
Chrissy unable to make the move.
Lucas took over Polish on the inside. Good move there. Oliver looks for a good exit out. Oh yes, so easy, soft tyres.
Bit of a moment there. And that, I was into the back of him. That's allowed Liam through. Liam now on Oliver. Liam down the inside, hits the brakes. Has he got the job done? Yes, he has. Nicely done. Hellbound goes fastest lap of the race. Chrissy in hot pursuit.
Well, Oliver get Liam back here, he's right behind him. So he might just not make it.
I'm on with Casper, so I'm watching this battle at the front.
Good exit by Oliver there. We're going inside now. Liam's gone wide. Can I let Oliver pass? Around the outside? Yes, it does.
Looks like a bit of a top 6 fight at the moment.
There's like a three-way battle between 8th, 9th and 10th.
Might be dropping QHID on the hard tyres though. He's now getting a gap formed between him and Butler. But DRS should have come in soon, which might help him out. Those clouds are looking a bit grey. I wonder if there is some rain due here. R12 looks like a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting, so that's a 1 off 10 rather than being multiple warnings.
Oliver's all on the back of Nobby. Can he make the move?
Hellbound looks like he's dropped Chrissy a bit, as Casper is closer to Chrissy than Chrissy is to Hellbound. So we could see something similar to what happened last race, where Butler was able to get away because the battles behind him allowed him to. He's just going to work out like this. Casper picks up a penalty there for going a bit wide at Tozer. It is a tough circuit to not get a penalty round because there is a lot of places where you can push track limits a bit too much.
DRS is open this lap as well.
It will be.
Going a bit wide, just let Oliver through. Oliver's at 7th place.
At the moment the top 6 will all have DRS on each other. How will that play out? As Calgon now at the back of Casper. Calgon trying to get through and he's done it. R12 picks up a further penalty.
feeling.
DRS now open for Butler. Butler is gaining on Casper, I think. No. He is. Those.
Liam's all over Oliver here. Can he get the move done? Yes, he does.
All time in the top 6. The closest battle on the field is once again the two AlphaTauris. We have yellow flags out. Is that R12?
Yes, it could be.
Don't know quite what happened there. I wasn't on board.
Oh, he's off again. R12. He's off.
He left the session, so I'm not sure if that was just frustration or if we just had a genuine crash there. Oh, Calgon runs a bit out there.
He's back on track though with the AI.
Hope it doesn't get anyone else's way. Hope he'll just park it. That's going to be AI, isn't it? He's left the session rather than retired. So that's. Let's do as well to get involved for that one.
Try and come back. Oh. Polish is round.
Oh, that's Polish gone. If everyone's watching the session, they might have to be careful when they come to R12 because I did get caught up by somebody's AI before when I was doing an online race and they break ridiculously early into the Ravazza. That's a couple of right-hand corners, sorry, left-hand corners towards the end of the lap. So you need to be really careful there.
Top 5 are still all close together, aren't they?
They are all
R12
really close.
is back. R12 is back in the session. He's just joined.
That's good. As long as it's not randomly left the mid part there. So QHRD has been dropped a little bit, but he is running the hard tyres, so playing the long game here might work out for him. We'll see how this goes. He's been dropped a little bit, but it's not ridiculously far back, and Hellbound has picked up a penalty. So that 3-second penalty will put him, where will that go? That'll go into, that'll put him at the moment in P5. I'm sure Field's code will sort out later on. Am I seeing rain on my screen? I think it's starting to rain. As in goes QHRD, in comes Oliver.
Yeah, it's raining.
In comes
Inter's
Nobby.
Going on.
We have got rain. This is going to spice it up a bit. Here we go.
This is what we want.
DRS disabled. It is time to box. So we've got QHRD might be the big gainer out of this because he boxed first.
Yeah. Nobby and Oliver all in.
So he might just put his hard tyres on at the start of the race as a strategy call to know that he wouldn't have to box before the rain. He could just hang it out. So he might have game planned this very well.
Staying wet very quickly as well. Can they hold on at the front? All near each other.
And Butler's picked up 3-second penalty as well, so I think it means Chris is in the penalty at the moment. We have yellow flags again. Maybe pits will spot penalty.
From 8th to 12th of all critical inters. Already.
This looks really tricky. This has got to be the lap that everyone boxes.
Not all in.
Butler going to be able to get into the box here as you get held up. Also, you're expecting the AlphaTauri to double stack here as well. Is this going to mess Calgon up? It is a little bit.
QHRD is just about to come round last corner as well. This could work out beautifully for him.
Let's see how it works out. Let's get on board with him. Let's see how far he manages to get.
Just about to
he is coming up speed now. He is coming.
He's coming. He's
got to P3.
Yeah.
I think he was about P6 before the stop, so he's gained big there. Chrissy picked up penalty as well. So the two cars in front of him have picked up penalties, so he is our de facto lead at the moment. QHRD has played a blinder there. Onto the brakes at Toza. Chrissy, can he make the move stick? Yes, he can. Has Hellbound got a reply for him? He's going to try the inside of Piratella. This could end in tears. Be careful. Good respect from both drivers there to keep that clean.
Polish is gone at the back, just spun.
We have yellow flags there.
Yeah, Polish has had a little spin again.
Hopefully he can recover that. Pit Smith picks up a 3-second penalty. So what has he got there? So let's have a look at the penalties. Let's see what is going on currently. I don't want gaps, sorry, I want detail. So that was, I believe, Pit Smith's second one. It is, yep, so he's got 6. So QHID, the only driver in the top 5 that doesn't have any penalties. So
interesting.
Oh, they're making a good strategy call. And now, being the only driver without penalties, he could be on for this one. Chrissy is building a bit of a gap to Hellbound here, though.
Oh, wow.
Now Calgon.
Calgon's got a 3-second now.
Picks up 3 seconds as well. This looks like it's all going QHID's way.
And he's right behind Hellbound.
Hellbound looks to be struggling in this wet conditions. He's going good in the dry. But ever since it's gone wet, he's been passed by Chrissy. And now QHID is all over him.
Well.
It was only the last lap he got through as well, so he's managed to make the time quite quickly. If Hellbound can keep QHID behind, it might allow Chrissy to get away and extend beyond those 3 seconds. Casper not far behind as well. We have yellow flags out, and that looks like it's Polish again.
Yeah, Polish again.
Casper now on the back of QHID, but it's a different race, it's a different proposition this without DRS, isn't it?
Yeah.
The closing speed just isn't there.
So you've got to save all your ERS. Just get a good exit out last corner. Slap it on. Go for the exit that way.
We saw the move that Chrissy made was from Villeneuve here and into Toza. That's a potential option. It's quite a brave move though.
I can't remember how good it is with the ERS gets in the back around this track.
We'll go on board with the McLaren Civil War. And R12 picks up a further one.
That's 9 seconds to R12 now.
Got Pit Smith now with Nobby. And Pit Smith having to get out of there a bit. Catching at a rate of knots.
With Liam with a little mistake, he's dropped back a little bit. Smaller bit.
He's kind of racing his own at the moment. Pit Smith got past Bootneck there. Will we see a repeat of China, where Andrew and Liam were battling with each other there? We don't want to see a repeat of that conclusion. The rain does let us come down quite hard. Do you think there's scope for it to go full wet here?
Could do. That'd be interesting if it's full wet.
Polish picks up 3 seconds. There's yellows towards the back. Is that? Sorry, that's Polish. Yeah. We've got R12 into the box.
Polish needs to be careful soon because I think Willers are coming near him now. Battles from that pits.
We're on board with the closest battle on the field, on track I should say. This is Butler versus Casper. He's the leader of the championship behind someone who was until China in P2. I think P2 is now Super Calgons, but I haven't got the updated standards in front of me. Butler's got more than a race win. Got a lead here.
Polish again.
He makes the move on Casper and makes it stick. We've got yellows again.
Polish again. I've got to be careful.
Yeah, they've got to get past him here. I'm just keeping an eye on where they go.
He's on the racing line there, that's the problem. Ooh.
Super Calgon just about gets through. Just about safe enough there. It's all looking just about clean. Hopefully he's not causing any major problems, but there was a little bit of an issue there where he's on the inside of Toza. So we've got nobody within a second of each other. So let's see who we can cut to. We're going to go to QHRD behind Hellbound.
1.3 seconds.
Calgon and Casper might have been. I'm going to go to Calgon now because him and Casper looks like it's going to be the closest thing on the track. As soon as I say that, Butler's catching.
Yeah, Butler is catching.
So we're on board with Super Calgon. Managed to get a couple of tenths out of Casper here. On the straight, he's holding on to his battery. To me, the way the rain is coming down, it looks like full wets is imminent.
Whoa. Hellbound must have made a mistake because QHRD is right behind him. And Butler.
Polish has looked like he's done a pit lane tyre there. I hope this doesn't cause a safety car or anything. It has managed to at least retire it in the pit rather than come back out on the circuit.
Well, it's a three-way battle going on here for second place.
We're going with Butler. Liam picks up a penalty there. So only 3 drivers yet to pick up a penalty in this race. That could be key.
And that is QHRD, Oliver and Nobby Goodman.
That could be key for some of these battles. Especially this battle here for P2. At the moment, P2 is going to go to QHRD. Unless somebody can pull something out of the bag.
Chrissy is all laying up front.
To go.
5.3 second lead now for Chrissy.
He's managed to get away. Similar to what, yeah, similar to what Butler did in China. The battle seems to be going on.
Yeah.
The battle seems to be going on behind him, and he's managed to scarf her away.
It's very exciting. It's right behind Hellbound.
A much better outcome from Hellbound this time. QHRD picks out a penalty. How crucial could that be? 'Cause now everyone's on level terms in this battle.
Top 6, all got 3
Back
seconds.
as you were. Butler now on the back of QHID.
Oh, but we don't
Bit of contact there.
Yeah. Now Casper's lurking right behind Butler now.
Yeah, it does give Casper a chance to get closer. Super Cargon's dropped a little bit. I wonder if it's no mistake because Oliver's now all over the back of him as well.
Yeah, and Oliver's not got 3 seconds, so he could jump to 4th place, I think.
He might pick up one there, he went a bit wide on that one. As Cargon had a bit of a moment there because Oliver is now closing.
Very interesting, from 2nd to 7th are all within.
They're all within about a second of each other.
Yeah.
So these 3-second penalties, when people start picking up a second one or anything like that, then potentially that could make or break some of these battles. Butler's getting close to QHID.
Very close yet. Hellbound's just pulled away from him now. 1.3 seconds.
It seems like that is a trick around here. Wait for there to be a battle behind you and then you just sneak away.
Hellbound.
He's not helping himself though. He's picked up a penalty. So that'll be a further 3, so it's 6 now. So that will allow a couple of people to overtake him. If all stays as is. It looks like the rain's settled off there, but so it's going back. I don't think that's very much at all anymore. Well, it goes back to drive another question. But if it doesn't, how long will these inches last? Will they get to the end? Do we get some information on here? No, we don't really.
Well, Hellbound has dropped off a bit because QHRD is 6 tenths behind him again now. And Chrissy's running away, he's 8.2 seconds in the lead.
Chrissy's cruising at the moment.
Yeah.
We've got Butler catching up to QHID still. Super Cargo and Oliver still fighting.
Yeah, if Oliver could make a couple of moves before the end of the race, he'll be in a great position for 2nd place.
No penalties is looking good for him.
If you could try and get Super Cal and Casper and try and stick with Butler to the end.
He's not looking quite so good with battery though. It looks like Caravan's done a better job of saving his battery. He's got 50% left. Against Oliver's, I think it was about 10. Butler has done an even better job looking after the battery. Butler and Hellbound have held on to more of theirs. Butler on 75% battery at the moment.
Wow.
You might want to get on it and get out of the way. We have 11 laps to go. The original put at box.
Don't forget Liam. Liam is catching this pack up quite quickly. He's only 2.8 seconds behind them.
On what is supposedly is bogey track.
Yep.
But let's see what kind of race pace he has.
He is catching.
As Cressy is pulling away, we've not spoken about him much lately, but it's because he's just cruising at the front.
Yeah. Oh, there's been a mistake by Hellbound by the looks of it.
Oh, that will invite QHID in, and also Butler, and here we go.
And Casper. Oh, here we go.
Casper's there, but this is now... Oh, that's wide, Calgon goes wide. Let's let Oliver through.
So Oliver through.
And QHID has got Hellbound. Hellbound's had some problems there. There's some contact there with the Alpha.
Contact, yeah. Oh, Oliver's back down to 7th. So
okay?
Did he have contact with Oliver?
I'm not sure quite what happened. I know I saw Casper took some contact. It looks like everyone's car's okay from what I can tell.
Yeah,
Calgon managed to slip through there quite well. He's going to a couple of places back.
Butler's got to 3rd, so... What can Oliver do here? He's right behind Casper. Literally just about to kiss his rear end there.
I am seeing a ticket that's gone in already.
Here we go. Oliver's going for it. You can stick it, stay on the inside, you'll have this move done.
Oliver's got it. He goes through. How much fight has Casper got? As you mentioned, Liam now is right on the back of this pack.
Yep. Liam's catching.
He's now getting involved in this.
This is what we like.
Butler and QHID, that battle is still ongoing.
Yeah.
As they're looking to pull away from Hellbound a little bit.
Then we've got Hellbound, Supercow, Oliver and Casper. And now
Liam on the back.
All together. But Oliver's in a great position here. He's got no penalties.
So have a look at the penalty situation one more time. Just so we can see where everyone's at. So Hellbound has a 6-second penalty. Pip Smith has a 6-second penalty. R12's got a 9. The rest of them are all on 3s. So at the moment, Oliver will gain a place. He'll get a couple of places actually.
Gain a few places. I think he'll get 3rd or 2nd, won't he?
He could be good for P2 as it goes.
It's still all happening. Casper has caught up to Oliver, so can Supercar make this move? No, he can't. He's right behind Hellbound right now. Oh, Oliver's a great exit out there. Can Oliver get on the inside?
So I was watching the incident that was reported for earlier. That was just before Ravazza.
He's making a move. Going on the outside of Casper. Can he make a stick? Oh, he's got to
wide around Piratella. Now got Oliver and Calgon going again.
Yeah.
Calgon.
Seriously, someone needs to speak to him about changing the numbers on their cars. There's too many number 2s. Too many.
That won't be the case next year, at least.
R12 retired in pits.
And it scores safety car.
Scores safety car. No, he's not retired. He's crashed.
He has. At least it's a genuine crash rather than a. Or at least I hope it's a genuine crash.
He crashed near the end of the pit lane. I don't know if he just lost control or did it on purpose. And we've got
cars going to the box.
I hope he didn't do that on purpose because
both Ferraris in. And we're going to soft tyres. Softs are on.
Let's get spice things up a bit.
Soft tyres on.
Right, let's have a look at.
For Butler, for Calgon, and for Hellbound. Casper, QHID have gone for intermediates. Andrew Pips have gone to intermediates.
This is it. This is big. There we go. This is what we like to see.
So there's a bit of discrepancy between what people are choosing here. So
Oliver, Chrissy, and Liam have stayed out. Everyone else is pitted.
And there's a mix. Some people are pitted for the intermediates, and some people are pitted for softs. Is the track going to be dry enough for it?
I don't see any spray coming off the cars. It does look dry in the racing line, but
the track's definitely drying. By the time safety car's ended, obviously there's going to be a couple more laps on the board. Chrissy does box.
Oh, this box. Oh. Is it softs?
He's going for.
Looks like it.
He has gone softs.
What about Oliver's in? Liam's
in as well. Liam both in. What is the call going to be?
Cam Butler jumping in the pits here.
The call is for the softs on Oliver.
Yeah.
Liam's gone the same.
Yeah.
So QHID, Casper, Andrew Pittsmith, and Nobby look like the ones who are going to have got this wrong. If it has gone the way of the majority.
Oh,
as Casper's in for a second time. So
Butler's got Oliver and Liam on the pits. He's got second. He's in second place now.
Good job from him. So QHID looks like he could be the big loser from this. Casper's gone in a second time and got the soft tyres on now. So I think he's kind of admitted the mistake and trying to take a lesser hit now than to box in open play, as it were.
Does look like it's getting dry. Well, we did say a bit ago that the rain looked like it stopped, so...
At one point it was getting heavy and then it looked like it just stopped, didn't it?
Yeah.
So QHID is the man in the middle of the pack. He got the first call right, but it looks like this one's got away from him. He made a great call on the first safety car. But they got the strategy spot on. But it looks like this one's gone against him. Hopefully next lap we can go racing again. We're just waiting on Norby to catch the pack. And QHID is now in the box again. Again, probably the most sensible thing to do. Down to limitation, get yourself in the box.
Yeah.
Under these conditions.
As well. Will Nobby pit. Yeah.
It makes sense. Makes sense to pit now. Do a little bit of damage limitation where you can catch back up on the safety car, rather than having a box where you can play and losing 20 seconds or 25 seconds, however many it is.
But even if we didn't have that safety car, it could have been interesting. Going back to draws.
Would have been an interesting call to see who did it and when.
Especially from second place to seventh, because it was a really close battle.
But this is played right into Oliver's hands. The only man without him and Nobby, the only people without penalties. And he's now
Chrissy's
P3.
fuming.
Chris has all the work to do again. And it was in the wet conditions that he was looking better, because Hellbound looked like he was able to keep him at bay in the dry, and the wet where he struggled.
Oliver, again, is in a great position here. No penalties.
P3 and no penalties puts him in a de facto lead. It's a 5-lap sprint to the finish. The question is, how much will Butler help Chrissy out? Could potential battle between Butler and Oliver allow Chrissy to get away? Or will Butler be able to challenge Chrissy from the start?
If I was Oliver, I'll just make sure that he keeps Liam behind him and let Butler and Chrissy battle. Pick his moment. That's what I would do.
Safety car is in. It's a late call.
It's a late call.
It's a very late call. I'm on board with Calgon for this. Looks like Leah's gone. Calgon caught slightly napping there. He's
Butler's all over.
getting left by Liam.
Get him on the inside.
Liam's got a great start. Oh, Liam's off. Liam's off. There's some big contact there.
There we go.
Like Liam caught Oliver. That's a battle for front three is going on. Butler has got Chrissy. Into Villeneuve they go. Keeps it clean there.
Chrissy's got back in the lead. Oliver's there on the inside boat.
Oliver nearly making contact for the second time this lap. Calgon is catching. Liam picks up a 10-second penalty for corner cut, and one of his then just trying to cut Villeneuve to get back to the pits quicker. Oliver's gone wide, he's off. And now he's at the inside of Calgon.
Hello.
Oliver having a crazy. Oliver's off.
Oliver's
A
gone.
crazy lap from him there.
Such a shame.
He's having a good race there until the carnage of this lap.
HRD has gone 5th. He's come back up the field quick.
He got it slightly wrong on the first part of that safety car, but it's going to run to the right tyre. And he's now looking to come back.
Chrissy
Picks up
is pulling away.
3-second penalty. I believe that's going to put himself on 9 seconds. Chrissy again pulling away. Gets the fast lap of the race. Is that a bit wide from Butler there? Yeah.
Yeah. Supercars are right behind him now.
Calgon catching. He's not going to send it into Villeneuve. Can I have a look at Tozer?
Oh.
He's trying it. Around the outside of Tozer.
Tell you what,
Makes the move. Well played.
Made it stick. But
Has Butler got a problem here? Because Hellbound's right up him now as well. Hellbound's right on him. So it's Alpha, Ferrari. And Butler now under threat from Hellbound.
Will there be team orders here?
Calgon 3-second penalty.
Ooh.
I'm not sure if it's going to be a team order here, but it might make sense because you want to get after Calgon now. You want to clear Calgon as quickly as possible to try and put pressure on Chrissy if you can.
Hellbound has got 6 seconds as well though, so...
Hellbound and Calgon both on 6 seconds. Butler and Chrissy on 3. Chrissy's let Calgon go, but looks at it.
It is letting go.
It looks like they let him go.
Oh.
Maybe it's because he's got
team orders here.
Maybe they help each other out.
Casper's
That's
out.
Casper gone. Casper's out of the race.
Yeah. Oh, 5 seconds for...
The
Yeah,
collision there. Looks
QHRD
like
as well.
QHRD and Casper caught each other there.
There'll be no safety car because there's only 2 laps to go.
Carnage here at the end of the race. Gone back to dry here, and it's been nothing but carnage since.
Tell you what, Nobby's in a great position here now.
With no penalties.
No penalties.
2 cars in front of him. We've got 6 seconds and 9 seconds between them. QHID
Tyre
there.
saving king, Nobby Bootneck. If you want tips on how to save your tyres, ask Nobby. King.
He's a bit of a Pinto, is he? Because Pinto seems to be good at that as well. Calgon goes fast slap of the race. I think there is strategy on the part of the AlphaTauris, and a clever one at that, because it allows Calgon to build the gap. Well, Chrissy should still have enough to take the win.
At the moment, Butler is 2.5 seconds behind Super Cal, so he just needs to get that 3 seconds, doesn't he?
Yeah, he just needs to clear him by 3. He's got another lap to do it. Butler's just dropped Tailbound a little bit. So we'll go to the battle over P2, that's the closest thing. I don't know if there's a close battle on the circuit at the moment. It's QHID versus Nobby. DMS goes fast lap. I'm not sure how much it's going to make at this stage. After the collision with Oliver.
Supercar's got it. 3.2 seconds and
has got the lead. Well, he's got the P2, I should say. QHRD should have DRS.
If Supercar puts his foot down, he could get Chrissy as well, He's 2.6, 2.7.
So that's 2.8. 2.9. He's now got it. He's got it. Even though he's dumped those battery out in an effort to do it, it looks like he's going to take the win here.
Chrissy's defending.
I'm not sure if that's part of the plan.
Oh.
Chrissy might have let him go in the idea of that he thought he was going to stay within 3 seconds. He's going to get a move on though, because Butler is now closing in.
Yep. Hold on, right there as well. Look there.
The Ferraris are ready to pounce.
Great teamwork though by AlphaTauri.
It's a great decision to do that to allow Calvin to win the race. Calvin is of course P2 in the championship, so this is going to allow him to close the gap.
Yes, yeah.
Butler is our leader, but Calgon will gain some valuable points in this race. So P1 to P3 will gain 10 points.
Wow. Look at their fighting. Within about 2 seconds.
It's a good chunk of points he's going to claim. But as we now Super Calgon wins from Chrissy in P2. Butler P3, Howard P4, he's going to keep hold of P5, no he's not, he's going to drop to P7, Norway takes P5, Oliver takes P6, Fitzsmith as mentioned is in P7, QHID P8, Liam P9 rounds out the finishers. We lost from the race Casper, R12, Polish, Pinto and NLD.
Well, AlphaTauri versus Ferrari by the looks of it.
That looks like the battle, possibly for the season here. It wasn't the greatest race for Hellbound last time, but he's made up for it this time. Certainly looks like that could be the constructors' battle. As we see Calgon take the podium.
It's been a pleasure.
It's been fun again. Hopefully not too many more days. Hopefully we can get back to our own races.
I know, you never know. We could be back with you Tuesday, we could not. You just don't know.
Well, as I said before, we'll entertain ourselves somehow. So we'll have something for you on Tuesday, whether it's me racing, whether it's more of this. But for now, this has been the Indigo Racing League. I've been James. Thank you for joining me, Bennett. And we are out of time.